So it's been a bit since I've done a Yu-Gi-Oh video, and I still occasionally pick things up for it, but none of the things I've picked up have been enough for a video. So the most boring one out of the stuff today is just this. It is just a single pack and a foil. It's one of these repackaged things, I believe. Okay, no, this is a regular pack. Sorry, I was thinking this is like an MJ Holding Company kind of deal. No, this is like an official thing. My bad. So it's just saying that there's a foil in every pack. Got it. But then I actually did pick up the Legendary Duelists Season 3 box. I believe this is 2 packs, but they're both, let's see here. Yeah, so they're 18 card packs in this guy. So we have 2 18 card packs in there. We just have a straight up structure deck, which I like to collect these, and pretty nice theming going on between the two of these. And this little guy, which I will be showing later in the video. I don't want to spoil a whole lot. So I figured the 4 little things that I purchased equal 1 full video, instead of something being like, oh, we did like 3 Legendary Duelist boxes or whatever. Like, nah, we're just doing something pretty random today. I don't have any kind of scissors or anything. I'm not too worried about it. We'll just split that open. Again, I don't remember pack tricks for Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not sure if there is one. We have the Doll Monster Bear. Alright. Rock Scales, Ghost Trick Shot, Dimension Conjurer, and there's our holo, so I guess there was a pack trick. That's weird, that's only 3 cards back. Libromancer Magic Girl. Well, Magi Girl, okay. Libromancer Magi Girl. I'm figuring out how they're supposed to say it. Not a bad looking card. Okay. Kind of neat. Probably not a whole lot of value, like most things Yu-Gi-Oh, honestly. Then we have the Dino Moria Shell, a bird, a festival, and a mutant. I guess we'll go ahead and do this structure deck. I haven't really been doing decks a whole lot on this channel as of late. I haven't really been doing like decks for like any series really, because I just think that they make for kind of boring videos. They're neat to collect, and I like adding them to my collection, especially the Pokemon ones because they actually come with a deck box. For the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, I basically make my own deck box for them. So that means I will have to make another deck box for this guy. But, I don't know, even though I enjoy collecting them, I don't think that they make for the best videos. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's art story, so it's almost like a comic book-like thing going on there. That's kind of neat. And then you have the playmat. See, I don't care for paper playmats. I don't like them. I don't think that they're, worth having. But, adding like a little, like, story book on the back of it, kind of a neat idea. And then we have the deck itself. We appear to have a holo right there on the front. Let's get this thing split open. Okay, the pull tab on that just didn't work, and that took me far longer to open than I would like to admit. Anyways, I don't know, like I just haven't been as into Yu-Gi-Oh lately. Like I've been doing like the Final Fantasy TCG a little bit here and there lately. Not a bad looking little holo. And another one, we have Spriggan's Kit. Nice looking artwork, very Attack on Titan, kind of amped up a fair amount, but okay, kind of neat. The Golden Sword Soul. A lot of holos in this dude. Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon. It's a dragon. We'll just leave it at that. Branded Fusion, Branded Sword, Branded Retribution. Got a lot of holos in this deck. Anyways, I don't know. Look, the red eyes there. I just haven't been into Yu-Gi-Oh! As much lately, and I still want to do videos on it once in a while. It's just, I don't know, nothing isn't, like, catching my interest. So I just haven't bothered picking up a whole lot for it. I mean, of course, Pokemon is, like, the main focus of this channel either way. But, I don't know, maybe I should start doing more again, and not just necessarily, here's a bunch of things that I'm throwing together into a very unthematic video. Pot Extravagance, I don't know, like 1 or 2 sets, that card's worth a fair amount. Dark Roller No More, Screams of the Branded, Judgment of the Branded, Necro Fusion, back to the front, Warring Point, There Can Be Only One, Dimensional Barrier, Waking the Dragon, Titan Clad the Ash Dragon, alright. Brigand the Glory Dragon, Sprind the Iron Dash Dragon, Albion the Branded Dragon, Albaz the Shrouded, very anime, the Exiled, again, very anime, Tri-Brigade, the Virtuous Vessels, something the Dogmatic, and that is it. pretty nice deck. There were some really interesting cards in here. I also like the kind of like anime-themed cards there at the back, very anime-like cards in there. Not bad. I kind of like that deck. I have a big complaint, though. It didn't come with what a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks do. So you can see this is the Albaz Strike deck, right? Normally they come with like a little card that has, you know, this on it, essentially, in a smaller form. And I'll put that in the front of my like little clear deck boxes I use for these things. It didn't come with one, which makes making a deck box for this a little bit more boring. Alright, so before we move on to this, I'm going to get the cool thing out of the way. So, my lady friend likes the Dungeon Dice Monsters. It's like the game that they're kind of playing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't fully know. So she picked this thing up. It is very much made for Japanese audience. But she has already opened it. It's kind of cool. So we're going to slide this thing out. And inside, we have 2 figures. I'm not too certain what they're supposed to be. This is clearly some form of Blue Eyes, I'm assuming. A 3-headed Blue Eyes boy. Oh, there's little tabs on the top. I'm guessing they can kind of stack on top of each other. Is that tape on the inside? Has this, like, been opened by somebody? What is that going on the inside? I don't think it's supposed to be... Okay, I guess it is. Oh, okay, the tape is just kind of holding the figure in place on the inside. You can kind of see it there at his feet. That's weird. But, okay, we have the figure there. Yeah, so there was another piece of tape right here. I don't know what that's about. And then we have another one here. I'm guessing this is... I'm struggling to get them out because of the little tabs on the top. I'm guessing this is one of the gods, but, man, I can't tell you which one. I want to say it's the purple dude. But, you know, he kind of doesn't have his whole coloration going on right now. Oh, that one came open a lot easier. Yeah, there he is. Now you can get a better look at him without the plastic shine. But yeah, 2 little figures in this thing. It's kind of neat. But then there's more stuff. So you have this weird thing. Now it's in focus. You're actually supposed to fold this, and it turns it into a die. So you have a red die and a blue die. I don't really get the point of you being able to, like, you know, it's kind of like hollowed out, like why it folds open like that, but I'm sure that there's a reason for that. And then, of course, you have the blue one here as well. And I could simply be just to get it all to fit in the box. But then the coolest part, and we did go ahead and sleeve these, we have cards for both of the figures. So you can see on the back, it's the Dungeon Dice Monsters logo. But then you just have 2 cards for the 2 figures. So there's our little god boy, I'm assuming. And then our Blue Eyes right here, if it focuses on him. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's a pretty neat little box. I think she got it from eBay, but obviously it came from Japan. But yeah, I'd say altogether, this thing is a really nice little thing to add to the collection. I'm not sure if she's wanting to keep the cards in there forever. I mean, we've had this box for forever. I've just been waiting until I did a Yu-Gi-Oh video. That was the most girly sneeze I have ever done. Alright, and for our final product, we have the Legendary Duelists Season 3 box. Now, I know I did Season 1 and 2 on this channel, and I actually did, I think, a couple boxes of each. I'm not sure if I'm going to pick up any more of these or not, but I felt like I wasn't doing it justice to not at least pick up one box from Season 3, right? At least get one of the die. I'm assuming this one comes with a die on. The other 2 seasons did. If it's like the other seasons, then there should be, like, a couple of different dice that you can get. I think it was, like, 4 in the last 2 seasons. That flap was kind of messed up. And then, of course, you got the huge flap in here that just kind of holds everything down. Gotta pull that whole thing out. Yeah, so it does come with a die, and it comes with 1 of 10 secret rare cards. That's more than the last seasons, I do believe. But this should be our secret rare right here. We'll look at him here in a minute. Let's go ahead and look at this die that we got. And, what is that symbol? It's just kind of like a ring. Yeah, like, I don't know what that symbol is supposed to be. It looks cool, I'll give it that. I'm assuming it is our 1. Yeah, because we have our 6 with the Yu-Gi-Oh symbol on it and some boring copyright crap. I do like that it includes the Yu-Gi-Oh symbol, even it makes the 6 dots kind of tiny down there. But let's go ahead and open a pack. Legendary Duelists Season 3. And I'm not sure if that's a pack trick, so we'll just kind of go through one and figure it out that way. If I was smart, I would look at the other seasons and see. Doom Caliber Knight, R, Righteous Justice. Evil Hero Infernal Gainer. Magician Navigation, Performal Popper-Up. Okay, and we have a holo right here. Let's see, the Archfiend Empress, and not too bad looking, very dark. The thing like Yu-Gi-Oh can do some of their like more dark cards very well. We're gonna start pulling from the back because I think that we're at the part where we can get like more of the one good thing in a row. So we have Diabound Colonel, Synchro Chase, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. So many dragons today. We got a lot of dragons going on. Secrets of Dark Magic. Gimmick Puppet Besk Doll? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. I feel like that's just like a regular word. Okay, so now we're on to like just... Oh, maybe not. Maybe... Okay, so after that dude is just like a regular one. Neospatian Aqua Dolphin. Okay. Evil Hero Infernal Sniper. Oh my god, how the hell? Onomado Pickup. I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh's naming. Spiritualist, Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. Very, very nice looking. His face makes him look like a bit of a nerd. He looks like a bit of a nerd, but does not have the rest of the characteristics of one. Let's see here. I'll zoom that out a little bit. Earthbound Immortal Revival, and we have Gurnia. And okay, yeah, not a bad looking little skeletal hound thing. Huh. I feel like the reason I really liked the first season so much and the second season a decent amount is because it had a lot of cards that like I knew growing up, and like for me, Yu-Gi-Oh is mostly a nostalgic trip. And so, I don't know, I'm not seeing that a lot with this set. I'm wondering if they're kind of getting more and more modern with, like the reprints in the Legendary Duelist boxes as, they get through each season. That would make sense. Also, I'm just going to assume that there isn't a pack trick, because those holos were just kind of sporadically thrown in there. I couldn't really garner how it's supposed to be. Jesus, Gimmick Puppet Terror, baby. Well, the terror part, they definitely hammered down. Spirit Message A. Okay, Pedra Practice, I'm assuming. Very interesting looking little holo here. Very subdued holo as well. Yu-Gi-Oh tends to do those pretty well. Revival of the Immortals. We have Pedraplast. Hero Signal. It's not Batman. Earthbound Greater Line Walker. Whoa. Spirit Message In. So I'm guessing there's one for every letter. Dawn Walker, and it has a giant ant with the face of a sun on its butt, its abdomen, whatever you want to call it. Magistry Alchemist. We have another holo. Tuning. They are tuning a harp. Very nice looking. The holo really plays into the card art there. That's the kind of thing I was talking about when I did my last MetaZoo video. That looks great. I love that. It's just like the robe on a mannequin, but the mannequin's still doing like his pose. Favorite Hero, Oracle of the Sun, and Pedroplant Dracostapelia. That's the one thing I was kind of talking about. I did like that MetaZoo video. I think that was my last video, right? You guys gotta go check it out. MetaZoo is kind of an interesting thing. But like this card right here really plays into, like the holo really plays into the actual artwork of the card very well in this case. This is a very good example of the holo enhancing the art rather than simply covering it to make it look all shiny. And I understand MetaZoo is like an indie thing. So I get why they're not at the level they can start doing this kind of stuff. But I'm excited for when they do get there, because this is like my favorite thing to see with any kind of reflective card, be it like a holo or an ultra rare or whatever, like in Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or anything like that. I find it more boring when it's just a holo plastered over the artwork. Like, I like it when it really plays into it, and this card is like a perfect example of that. This thing's probably worth like 5 cents. I'll put the price again down here. But like, I'm like gushing over this one card, despite the fact it's probably worth like nothing. But like, it's just a good example of how you can make holos really make the artwork better, rather than kind of take away from it just to go, hey look, it's shiny now. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our little secret rare out. I get it's technically a secret rare rarity, but it's a guaranteed thing, sort of. I mean, there's 10 of them now, so you have to buy a lot of these boxes to get all of the cards. Hopefully I get one that has some value behind them. But let's go ahead and get it in focus. Don't worry, it only takes 7 hours for my camera to do that. And we have very sparkly Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier, and very nice looking. And this is a bit more of what I mean by, like, you know, Hollow kind of like overtaking the card. Like, it's almost like ruining the artwork because of just how much there is. It's kind of hard to make out what's underneath. This is by no means the worst example of that, but it's just, you kind of get what I mean here and there. But I guess it also kind of makes sense with the idea of him being... Sorry if you can't really see it, I'm getting a better look myself. With him being made out of liquid, I guess it kind of makes sense. You know, parts of him could, like, turn into liquid and kind of, you know, blend into the blue background. Still really nice looking little secret rare here. I'm assuming this isn't one of the higher valued ones, but I don't know. You guys will have already seen it down below. So I know, kind of weird video. Felt kind of janky to record, not gonna lie. But it was also kind of a jank setup to begin with. Let's do a deck, a single pack, a box, and then a box from Japan. Like, I should have known going into this. This video is gonna feel jank as hell. But if you guys still manage to somehow enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel for 2 videos just like this every single week. And hopefully I will see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.